Hi, welcome to the second drawing session on isometric drawing. So the last one, the first one I did for this section, we looked at using isometric paper and we drew some basic squares, and the principles are that we're drawing at 30 degrees on each side. So you've got 30-degree angles, you've got vertical lines, lots of lines that are parallel, and in the last session we started off by drawing a Y. So what we're going to do today is use the isometric grid to create this. This is the Penrose Triangle or Penrose Tri-bar. If you Google this image, you'll see lots of different variations on the internet, and it's created by a British mathematician, someone Penrose, I guess. So that's what we're going to do today. Right, let's get started. So I've got my isometric paper down. I'm going to lay over with a sheet of paper so you can see the grid clearly through that. I'm going to draw the Penrose Triangle squares with a pencil first. In the last one I went straight to my pen. This is because there's an overlap. As you can saw earlier, there's a bit of an overlap. So I'm going to start here. So I'm drawing each square, each cube, 2 by 2. So I'm going 2 triangles by 2. So I've done the Y in the middle, going around the outside with the hexagon. I need to do that several times, like 10 times. So Y, so you can see how this is a sort of natural progression from the first video, but the results are more complex just by doing the simple cube. There we go, I've not done a Y first straight away. As you get used to drawing these shapes, you end up drawing in all sorts of ways. So I need to go 4 down, and they're all overlapping. So I've done it in pencil in case I get the overlaps wrong, but I will go round it in a thick and thin pen at the end to make sure they're right. So that's that correct. Now I'm going to go up this way. So I'm going to do 3 shapes up here. So I'm kind of hoping you're getting the gist of this through the camera. Using pencil I find is not ideal for videos because sometimes the quality of the mark isn't as clear. Y. There we go. One more on this row. So that's just, I'm just checking the overlap is correct. There we go, just draw a diamond first on the top, then draw a bit at the bottom. So we've got quite a regular overlap there, so the illusion part of this starts here. So I'm going to start here. So this one is actually overlapping that shape. So when I come to the pen, I need to remember that this shape overlaps. So this area here will go, and then the next one is here, and this goes over that one, and then under this one. Yeah, so the only mistake I've made here is this bit here. So you've got your 10 squares. I'm going to go over the shapes in a fine line pen now. So I'm going to start with the bit where I went wrong so that I can highlight the correct shape. So that's the correct overlay for that one. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm going to go around and do all the shapes in a thin pen, and then go around the outer shape in a thick pen to make it stand off the page. There we go, that's my triangle, Penrose Triangle done there. So about that error. And you can see the illusion of the overlaps interchange as it goes round. I'm just going to add some colour just to make it stand out a bit more. So just going to add a bit of tone. So I'm going to do this side in a dark red. I'll leave the top white and this part here I'll do is a light red. And you can make it add a bit more complexity by adding shadows if you like as well. There we go. So that is a Penrose Triangle drawn using isometric, basically using the same cube from the first isometric lesson, but we produced something quite complex and interesting. Thank you very much.